in Edmonton. Good afternoon on a snowy Friday.
Christmas is here. The snow, the weather outside is... Wow, what's that? How does that song go?
Frightful.
I love Christmas music.
Are you ready for it, or can you wait a couple more weeks?
No, I'm ready.
Seriously.
Like, I love just, being at home or in the car and all you have is Christmas music on. Oh, like, that puts you in a good mood.
It does, but yeah. I mean, I feel like we're not there, but apparently some are. It's the Oil Stream presented by Boston Pizza. Tom Gazzola, Hernan Salas with you. YouTube Trev getting us started. He's in a great mood. He's going to a hockey game tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Golden Bears taking on.
If you want to hang out with YouTube Trev, go down to the Claire Drake tonight. He will be there.
He will be there crushing beers.
Have a hot dog.
Mount Royal. That should be a win for the Golden
Hot dogs
Bears.
are really good down there. For real.
Actually.
You being serious?
Yes.
I know they got beer.
No, they have beer.
Oh, yeah.
They're hot dogs.
6 o'clockers, actually.
They have it at U of A?
I know Benny last time he was there.
I thought that was Concordia he went to.
Oh.
Or Nate.
I think he was at Claire Drake.
I thought they were Big Rocket.
Maybe it was Nate then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if we could get that at Claire Drake, that'd be wonderful.
That would be.
Have a hot dog. I'm being for real.
Have a hot dog.
I'll have 2.
Okay, sure.
Ask the girl for a tube steak when you get up there. And she'll be
steak.
like, how old are you, 73?
Yeah.
And then you'll be like, I'm just kidding, just a hot dog. And then she'll be like, all right, unk.
Yes. Okay, a tube steak, 2, and a brewski.
Yeah.
For me.
And just have fun. Those
Both
games are great.
Yes, can't wait, man.
It's going to be awesome.
Heard a lot of stories from back home.
If you see Stoff, take a picture.
Will do.
Yeah, don't.
Tag
It'll
him.
just
Hey,
make
what did
his
you
head
make of
even
his
bigger.
picture on Twitter?
I don't care. I've seen that photo. I've seen that photo before.
Okay, so what happened? Why was it deleted?
I feel like somebody put him up to it because they were still in Dallas. Right?
Yeah.
I feel like he was probably out for dinner or something, and someone's like, if you do, he probably lost a bet. You have to put that profile pic up, and you have to put new profile pic. And the fact that people get excited about it, just stop. It just feeds the ego. He's already a big enough personality. He knows he's good. It's all just let's just leave it there.
The responses were amazing.
They're like, Bob, my wife.
Yeah.
She saw this. I thought that was funny.
Yeah. It was good. It was good.
Yeah. Anyway, whatever. I'm just going
I wanted to get your thoughts on it, but you don't care.
I don't care. I've seen that photo. I saw it 15 years ago. I said, that's good, Bob.
Oh, man.
You know, I used to be chiseled. Yep. Sweet.
That's crazy.
Anyway, the Oilers back in action tomorrow, taking on the Colorado Avalanche. It's a quick 2-game homestand. Then they're back on the road. They're going to be on the road a lot this season. Of course, Boston Pizza, presenting sponsor of the Oil Stream. We will be back on location November 12th for pre- and post-game at Boston Pizza Clairview. They have that monster 170-inch TV in the lounge. Jason and Lisa getting the prize packs ready for everyone. They had 2 ticket giveaways to Oilers games our last time out there. And so it's going to be another fantastic night. We hope you can join us. I believe Cal in the Park and Sarah walked away with the Blue Jays prize pack that night.
What?
And Wheels won a pair of tickets.
What?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so a lot of fun, and we look forward to having you down there. And I know it's a beautiful, they're renovating. I saw, is it BP's Nemeo is renovating their lounge, I believe.
Okay.
Capilano has renovated, Cody and the crew there. Obviously, BP Westgate, that's our home away from home. They've renovated. Like they're fantastic. We always have a good time. Menu's great. And Hernan, as I like to point out, starting November 18th, all proceeds from pizza sales at Boston Pizza participating locations, which is like pretty much the majority of them in Alberta, especially central Alberta, northern Alberta. Proceeds going to the Ben Stelter Foundation for those 5 days from pizza sales.
That's great.
Hit it up. Hit it up. All right. Before we dive into Oilers lines, because they're back on the ice today at the Downtown Community Arena, because Brad Paisley is playing Rogers Place. The Team Canada Olympic uniforms have been unveiled. They came out yesterday. Hot Take Nasty via the Nasty Chat before we even got going today said, the Olympics jerseys are so much better than the Four Nations ones. Hot Take Nasty, I'm with you on that. I didn't mind the Four Nations ones. And listen, it's pretty hard to screw up a Team Canada jersey. But a lot of people, Nanso, is saying they don't like the the emphasis on black and the black on the maple leaf, and I don't mind it. It's not really a new concept. It's been done before. It's been done differently, and I think it happened. They did it at an Olympics that probably didn't get anywhere near as much of the attention that this one will, because it didn't have NHL players at that time.
I like the white one especially.
Yeah, same here.
But I'm kind of with like go away from the black. Like
You don't like that?
No, just white or red. Like but if I had to rank the three colors, white, red, black for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I like them. They very simple, but
Yes.
sometimes that's the best look.
Yeah.
And that's what I think. When I saw those yesterday, the white one just stood out, man. That's a beautiful jersey.
People are like, just go back to this one. Just use this one. Although I understand the sentiment of going back to something that was great, probably has a good memory with it for a Canadian win, the marketing teams will never allow that. It's like, why would we go back to a jersey if people already have it?
Yeah, exactly.
Then they won't buy it. The whole purpose is to sell a bunch of these and the merchandise and all that. So anytime I see go back to this, I roll my eyes. I'm like, I get it, but it ain't going to happen. That's just not how marketing departments do it. So you get a new one every time.
Celebrini make the team?
He's been outstanding. I think if anyone's making a push to be like an extra forward, he is right now. And there's still some time, right? We got till what, December something?
Yeah.
If he's still at the top of the standings, I don't know. I mean, it happened to Crosby in 2006. He didn't make it. That team was a disaster anyway,
But like, I mean, it like you said, if he's the extra, but just to be around all the greatness,
experience
that of, and he's earning it, which is the big thing.
I love that.
You know,
I love it.
Yeah, I don't know. Just he's tied with McDavid for the league lead in points.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that changed yesterday. Might have.
I can double check for you.
But the kid's been out. Like, it's crazy. Anaheim, San Jose right now are like must watch. They score a ton.
Right.
They're fun. They're exciting.
What did I tell you about it?
Yeah, you were right on it from the start. Anaheim would be better, and I don't see them falling off. They might dip a bit, but they're going to be right there, man. That's a good team. They got a hell of a goaltender, and they're fun to watch. I mean, Kreider, reemergence, 9 goals. Leo Carlson's becoming a star. Cutter Goche.
He had a hat trick the other night against
11 goals.
Tampa? Was it Tampa? No. Who do you have a hat trick against the other night? Philly?
Might have been.
No, it was Florida. Sorry.
Flyers lost that trade, eh?
Well, he wanted out.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like your hands are kind of tied once a player makes a demand like that.
Just force him to stay.
Yeah, but now things have kind of shifted in hockey with that. But you're right. Like I'll take my pat on the back for getting that the Ducks would be better, but I was wrong about the Flames. I thought they would be much more competitive.
Gager and I both said that they're going to be right there pushing. Kind of early still.
They suck.
But they can't score.
No.
Dustin Wolf's playing a lot.
You can only save so many pucks.
What do you make of Vancouver so far? Up and down?
No surprise.
Okay.
Whatever. Just kind of stuck in the...
Because their last game, they dominated
middle.
40 minutes, but it was 0-0. And then Chicago it was 4-0.
How about Chicago right now? Look at them. Look at them. Oilers in the second wild card spot. It is November 7th. Happy birthday, Paulie, to my brother. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of teams stuck in the mucky middle right now.
Well, yesterday before the games, the East from first to last in the conference is separated by 6 points.
That's wild. You had Burnside on yesterday. He was great.
Yeah, he's a beauty. He's great.
You know what? It's surprising that you guys are talking. I love that discussion about memorabilia, things like game-worn stuff and all sports. I'm surprised he didn't have more stuff. He's like, well, I've got press passes. I'm like, yeah, I've got a million press passes too. They're kind of neat because you can see over the years how you get older and the different logos and places you visited. But like, I didn't catch. What do you have that's a cool piece of memorabilia?
Not a lot. I'm not a big memorabilia guy.
Yeah.
I have an Elks helmet, Eskimos, that you guys gave me.
Yes.
When I left 1260. Yeah. I have a 49ers one, but it's not. I got it from.
Is it like the replica or is it actually a game?
It's a replica. Yeah, not a lot, man. I'm not a big collector of sports memorabilia.
I do have a few things.
I have a Ricky Ray signed thing that
That's cool. I love that.
Yeah, there's a few things I want to get now that I'm like older. Like I want to get like like the jerseys in the frame, but like of my favorite players from all my favorite teams.
Yeah, go to Pro-Am. They'll take care of you.
Yeah, so I want to do like a Niners one. I want to do an Elks one. I want to do maybe a Jays one, maybe a soccer one.
Cool.
So that's like it, but I'm not a big collector of sports thing. Even though
Would
I'm a sports
Angelica
guy,
let you put that stuff up?
probably in the office.
Oh, okay.
Because I know a lot of people like that collect that stuff. Like I think Burnside said he had an old box score sheet. Of, I can't remember what game it was.
It was the 500th goal of Ovechkin.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
so that's pretty cool stuff. But you know what, Tom? I just never been into collecting a lot of sports stuff. Like the stuff I have has either been a gift or
Yeah. Hey, when you worked at the Elks, did they offer you like jerseys? Because I know they sell them at the locker room sale, but each player has like 4 sets of home, 4 sets of away, 4 sets of the alternate that's always made up. That's kind of usually they always because those things get beat to crap, and I know they try to make them last a couple games, but it's hard to do.
I never really asked for a jersey. I mean, I could buy
Dan would
one.
have given you one, wouldn't he?
It might, because there's a lot of players that can buy their own jersey at the
Right.
end of the
At the end of the
season,
year.
so they can take home. Like
Right.
especially a lot of the American guys that don't know if they'll be back.
Right.
They buy their jersey, and then they take it home, and then they frame it probably for their parents or whatever, right? Or have it
Yeah.
as their memorabilia.
Yes.
But and again, I've never been a big jersey guy, Tom. I'm not a big soccer jersey guy. I'm not a big hockey jersey guy. Football, nothing. Like
Yeah.
it's weird. Because I like one of my cousins is a huge jersey guy. I have a lot of buddies that love jerseys. I don't like wearing jerseys.
Right, same here.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. I did go through a little phase of football jerseys. I have a couple of Cardinals jerseys. I bought Eskimos jerseys. I bought like the retro ones. The one JMO designed, the 60s retro.
Yeah.
I bought that one. I gave it to my brother. I really liked that one. It didn't have a name on the back. I like how they stayed true to that when they did the 60s retro. So I just got my number. But my brother wears it now. It's his. I bought the Warren Moon when they did the 70s retro.
Yeah.
I still have that one. That one would be great to get signed if I could. Yeah. What else? And then I have a Larry Fitzgerald, a Carson Palmer. I have a Mike Riley. I really liked Mike Riley when he was here.
See, like Ricky Ray was my guy. So like if I
Yeah.
ever got like something framed, it'd probably be Ricky Ray.
I respect that. I actually respect that a lot,
Or
actually.
Signor Mobley.
Senior Mobley. Isn't he still in town or did he move away
No,
finally?
he's in the US.
Okay. And then I ended up with, oddly enough, I've ended up with some Oilers stuff, just working for the team, like doing favors for different staff and in departments. I ended up with a Matt Hendricks jersey that I asked, like my friend Brad Allard, who's now I think with Canadian Tire. I did an event for them. And he's like, hey, I'm not going to give you money, but do you want one of these jerseys? We need to get rid of them. And it was all the ones they would wear for like promotional events and stuff. And it was the WHA orange and then the classic orange and blue. And they're switching from Reebok to Adidas. So he's like, any jersey you want except for McDavid. And I was like, oh, okay. And I had a Brandon Davidson like orange one.
Yeah.
And then I was like, and I looked through one more time and I see 2-3 classic orange and blue, Matt Hendricks. And I'm like, Brad, I got it. He looks, he's like, really? That one? And I'm like, yep. And I text Hendo and I'm like, look what I got. And he's like, F&A. He's like, send that to me. I'll sign it. And he wrote like a really nice, like long thing on one of the numbers and then signed the other one. I have that one framed up.
The Paralyzer.
The Paralyzer, great guy. I have a Jason Strudwick, New York Islanders reverse retro.
Amazing.
And I'm like, Struddy, can you please sign it to me? I have that framed up in my office. And then I have a Louis DeBrusque jersey that Louis has to write something on. I got to get it re-signed because it kind of faded. I also ended up with the new Oilers third jersey.
Nice.
For not leaking it.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Dan Cote-Rosen from Oilers Marketing. Very nice of you.
I had a Glenn Anderson jersey.
I like that.
The old school one. He was my favorite player growing up. And then I've gotten a few gifts, jerseys. So
Yeah.
they sit there. And when I was with the Elks and the Oilers were in the final, I'd wear it at home, having my brewski, cheering the boys on. But but again, I like even when I have jerseys, I don't wear them to the games.
No, same.
I don't mind
wear
wearing
them
a
at all.
hat or something like that. But I'm just not a jersey guy, which is kind of weird.
I'll only wear Cardinals stuff now. I do have some Elk stuff that I really like, but now I shouldn't wear it. I also ended up with a Jujar Kara stick.
Okay.
I like Juge, great guy. And an Anthony Calvillo signed ball, Alouettes ball. That one's cool. And
I have a Trey Ford signed ball.
I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then the last thing I have is Ryan Nugent-Hopkins gloves from like his second year.
Where do you stand on? I think I had this conversation with Matthew like months ago.
I have a McDavid
On getting
puck
a
that he
new
gave me.
jersey with an old player on it.
I think it's weird.
Okay.
I think it's borderline jersey foul.
Because I want a Patrick Willis Niners jersey, but I was like, should I put it on the new jersey or should I try to find an old, like when he played? And Maddie's like, I think Maddie said it's a fail if you go with an old player on a new jersey.
Yes.
Because I've seen those, but I've seen them.
It does happen.
Yeah.
I have seen them as well. But the NFL especially and baseball do a great job creating retro uniforms for teams.
Yeah. Because I can find a Patrick Willis jersey of when he played.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, you just got to go online and.
But see, like the old stuff, like they used to be cut differently and made bigger and stuff like that for fans. Now they've kind of made it nicer to fits better. The fan gear is way better. So like the Oilers, use them as an example. They've done a good job because now they have the like Gretzky, Messier. They had the late 90s jerseys where they had like Doug Weight, George LaRocque, Ryan Smith. You could buy those. They've done a good job of like recreating those jerseys, but in a more modern cut.
Yeah,
which
fair
is good,
enough.
which I like.
And because remember the old jerseys they wore? They only lasted like 2 years. They had like the bronze little armband here. The Cogliano years.
Yeah, those sucked.
I saw a guy wearing an ST in one of them.
See, that's a jersey foul.
I liked it though. I was like, man, that looks cool. But then people are like, you can't do that. You can't do that.
I find that it's like I saw a guy wearing a Gretzky Oilers jersey, but it was the new style, like a Fanatics one, and or maybe it was an Adidas one. But although technically the jerseys they're just a modern cut of the old ones.
Yeah. Okay.
So that one I think you can get away with. But like, say you wanted a Doug Weight jersey, if you put the Doug Weight jersey on that Reebok Cogliano era Oilers, like that's weird.
Oh yeah. I was just wondering. I was like, because there's no Niner I would ever get currently.
Yeah.
To be honest.
No Brock Purdy.
Like,
I'm kidding.
I like my era of like Jeff Garcia, Patrick Willis, guys like that. Even T.O., right?
Yeah.
But like, in order to find those, I got to go on the 49ers website and pay an arm and a leg, right? To get the original, like what they wore when they were playing.
Yeah, like the Cardinals do a Pat Tillman jersey, but they do it in the old style.
Yeah.
You can buy that. Pat Tillman's a hero, died in the war, obviously. I think in Afghanistan or Iraq. Anyway, they have a great statue of him. Okay, a couple of texts before we dive into the lines from today. 780-218-9999. Get into the nasty chat as well. Scotty Knows says, is the Strudwick jersey reverse retro Islanders not a new Islanders jersey? Yes, it is, because it's from a couple of years ago with reverse retro. The way it happened was my buddy Corey Wright that we brought on prior to the Islanders show on the pregame show. When the Islanders were doing their reverse retros, they were getting like prominent alumni. So they would make them, send them to the guys, and then they would ask them to do a social media post wearing them. So they asked Struds to do one, but they messaged me because we were at 1260 at the time. And they're like, hey, you work with Struddy, right? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, can he put this jersey on and send us pictures? And I said, I can ask him. And so I was like, aha, I've got an idea, because I know Struddy isn't too fond of his time as an Islander.
Okay.
I'm like, Struds, the Islanders want you to do this thing. You get a jersey out of it, but I kind of want that jersey, and I'd frame it up if you sign it to me. He's like, whatever you need. Sure. So they sent it to him, He came over to my place, put it on, took a couple pictures, sent it to them. They used it for their social media or whatever. And then he signed it, and now it's on my wall in a frame.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then another text says from Hot Take Nasty, seeing a Gretzky 99 on the new third jersey would be sickening.
Sure.
It'd be weird. It'd be weird.
It would. I mean, I was just asking.
No, but it's interesting. All right. We are inside the Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen studios. Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen. What do they have? The 3-piece bone-in chicken for $8.99. Get on that. They have their hot one special that they're doing. They've also got their Cajun. It's not sauce. It's Cajun spread on their chicken that you can get like in the wrap, on the burger, and on the chicken strips. Lots of great stuff. And then they have their new dipping sauces, the Chipotle barbecue. I love that. So good. I'm getting really hungry right now. I haven't eaten yet. Today, okay, so the Oilers back on the ice at Rogers Place after staying an extra day in Dallas. The line's essentially the same. Reed Wilkins was at the rink. He'll obviously have more later on with the Reed Wilkins show, but Reed was texting in and said, Draisaitl, Podkolzin, and Roslovic, McDavid with Nugent Hopkins and Mangiapane, Savoy, Tomaszek and Howard, Philp with Frederick and Henrique. Are you surprised? Did you expect change? They're talking about settling into their lines now.
No, I've really liked that second line with Draisaitl, Roslovic, Podkolzin. There's something there for sure.
Yeah.
Keep McDavid with RNH because when Hyman comes back, Mangiapane will move down to the third. And then it's going to be interesting, though, because who's going to leave, right? They have to make moves here to get some players back. Janmark was on the ice.
He was with Lazar and Hyman.
Yeah, so there's potentially 2 bodies coming back, so 2 bodies got to be out. It's probably Lazar and one of, for me, Tomaszek or Howard.
Yeah.
Just because they don't have to clear waivers. Defensively, interesting that Regula's with Nurse, Wallman's with Kulak.
That is interesting. I don't mind it, though.
No.
I thought Regula was good in his return.
Yeah, he's obviously they're high on him. They like him. There's rumors that the Oilers could be looking at moving Stetcher and Emerson, Emerson
probably just want to move one of those if you're
Emerson I get because he
it.
has more value than Stetcher. Like
you're
gonna get something better in return, but
don't you want competition and don't you want to continue? He's still developing too.
That's why I'm saying.
I would just. I know people say that his price point is more. So it would essentially give you more cap space.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I kind of, at this point, wouldn't want to sacrifice quality of player for like $600,000 in cap space.
Yeah, no, for me, it's Stetcher. I wouldn't entertain Emerson. Smitty the Weather says, so no Hyman yet? That sucks. Well,
that's a bad indicator if he's not on a line today at practice.
Yeah, and the target date was November 1st. We're already 6 days behind. And again, Knobloch also told us Janmark was out for a week, and it's been a month. So take what Knobloch says with injuries with a grain of salt because he's usually off by a lot.
Remember Arvidsson last year? Yeah, he should be back soon, and he's going to be day to day. Missed probably a game.
But it's with everybody, Tom. He never gives you a correct timeline.
That is true.
Whatever he says, add a month to it.
That's awful and funny at the same time.
So Hyman might be out. Let's just say Hyman's out Saturday, Monday, and he's ready to go for the road trip.
Mm-hmm.
Is that fair? Because they play Monday here, right?
Yeah. They play Monday again here. I think it's Columbus.
Yeah.
And then the road trip is Wednesday. No.
That's a long
I got the schedule here.
I think it's Wednesday,
6-gamer. Yeah, they have. It is Wednesday, Thursday, Philly, Columbus. Carolina on the 15th. Monday the 17th in Buffalo. Then they go back-to-back again. Wednesday, Thursday against Washington and Tampa. Then they wrap up that trip Saturday, the 22nd in Florida. 2 5:00 starts coming up on Saturday. And then they end the month in Seattle with a 2:00 start our time. So you want to get pre-gaming? Buckle up these next 3 weeks, baby.
Well, I'll say this team better get some goaltending, better get some goals, better show some damn emotion, some urgency, or else it's going to be a very bad road trip.
Can I say something?
Of course.
I know we rip on the defensive lapses, lack of back checking, not picking up your guy in front, blowing a save opportunity. Like, why did that goalie get beat on this one? And Skinner and Pickard have come under fire, and we highlight their averages. And I think that's all reasonable. I really do. And I'm not going to like argue too hard against people that bring that stuff up. Some stuff I'll push back on. But issue number one, I'm going to stand by this. They don't score enough. They just don't score enough. They get 3 goals a game.
Are they top 10 in goals for, though?
No, they average 3.07 goals a game. That is not good enough, especially if you're worried about your goaltending and your defense.
They are 12th in goals.
Right.
With 46. And they've given up.
But goals per game. Let's goals per game. Let's go to goals per game. Goals for per game. They are 18th at 3.07. They're tied with Tampa. Not good enough, man.
But I also think that's a product of the roster.
What's wrong with the roster?
Okay, but this is what my point is.
In theory,
Savoy,
outside
Thomas,
of plays, guys not living up to snuff right now.
Thomas, Savoy, Howard. It's going to take them a bit to get going. It's their first year in the NHL. I didn't expect them. Everybody had them at 20 goals each, which was not real. Not everyone.
That's
Sorry,
ridiculous.
A small group of fans were very unrealistic.
Yes.
Okay. A little lucky if they score 20 all combined. Okay. Seriously, Frederick's not a goal scorer. Mangiapane, he's been good.
Mangiapane's been good. What does he have? 4 or 5 goals. He's setting up play. Like, he was great in Dallas, I thought.
He's been good. Henrique, he's chipped in a lot more than he did last year, but he's not a elite finisher. Either is Noah Philp. Either is, who am I missing here? Go through the lineups. Either is Lazar.
No.
Right? Either is, Roslovic's coming on. Podkolzin's not a finisher, even though he's playing really good, but he's not a regular finisher.
Beautiful setup by Roslovic the other day, by the way.
Yeah. So I think why this team can't score is because they don't have a lot of natural finishers, natural goal scorers. They don't.
Sorry, I know Tomaszek is new to the NHL, but he was brought here because of how offensive he was in the Swedish league.
Okay.
That's supposed to be his thing.
Is he wearing off? Because you and I can speak because we're both doing this show right now. We were pretty impressed with him the first go around.
Very good preseason, very good training camp, very good first few games.
In fairness, you're not going to do much with 6 minutes of ice time, but is he wearing off a bit here?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think the polish is rubbed off a bit.
And this is what we usually see with these kind of players, right?
I hate saying I told you so, but
I'm not like Savoy.
Tony, we can't wait to eat all the BPs our heart desires.
Oh,
sorry.
man.
Sorry, dog.
You screwed up, Tony.
You screwed up.
Howard and Savoy, again, nothing. I have no issues with their game.
Young guys. Those two, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
Let them, they need to sizzle a bit.
I never thought they'd score 20 each. I was never on that wavelength of thinking because I thought it was not fair to them.
Good.
But they're playing Savoy's good defensively. He PKs. He does a lot of things well. Howard, with the limited ice time he gets, he's always around it. I like both players. I think they're going to be legit NHL guys. But again, I'm not expecting a lot of point production from them. Tomaszek, I think he's very close to being sent to the minors or just being a regular healthy scratch.
Yeah.
You're playing 6 minutes a night. Well, like you did last game with Noah Philp. The writing's on the
tough,
wall.
yeah.
Do you think Philp would get sent down before Lazar? Or Tomaszek?
No.
Okay.
I think it's pretty clear the pecking order with the amount of games these guys have played.
Okay.
I think Lazar, because of how few games he's played, his minutes are limited. I think he would probably be the first candidate to be sent down. Then I think it would be Philp. Then it would probably be Howard to go get some seasoning in the minors, which is okay. Then Tomaszek. Did I say Tomaszek?
Mm-hmm.
Right? I did say Tomaszek already?
Well, yeah, I guess.
No, I didn't.
You think Philp would clear waivers?
Yes.
Yeah. We overvalue some players here.
I like that you admit that. But there's always that concern.
He's done nothing wrong. He's been really good for the Oilers. But again, I don't think other teams are waiting in line to pick up Noah Philp off waiver.
Right.
Same with Regula.
Right.
Sorry.
Well, Regula is intriguing because there is this real lust for right shot defensemen in the NHL right now. That's kind of why Edmonton plucked him off of waivers from Boston. I was like, Alec Regula, who's this guy? And I remember last year having this conversation with some people within the organization. They're like, well, Stan knows him, drafted him. Boston had a plan in place for Regula. He blew out his knee. They were going to get him into Providence to start, developing, working on his game, getting back up to snuff. And Stan went and picked him up. And then he stayed up with the Oilers, rehabbed the knee, practiced with the team, would stay on the ice late. And then he went and had himself a hell of a camp. And
he's been really good.
I've been impressed from the small sample size we've gotten, but I'm not at the point where I'm saying like, okay, ready just to declare him your sixth defenseman.
Mm-hmm.
Trade Stetcher moving on from him. I understand, but I wouldn't want to be excited to move on from Emerson just yet, because like all defensemen, and we've seen it time and time again in peaks and valleys in their first couple hundred games, and Regula's 26, 27 games into his National Hockey League career.
He might get taken, but I don't see Philip Lazar getting picked.
Probably not. And then, as a reminder, Tomaszek is waivers exempt this year.
Even Stetcher, if he has to go down, I don't see anyone picking him.
Probably not. That's why the soft landing trade thing is kind of interesting. Like people will be like, "What do you get for him?" A late pick, future considerations. I don't know. It's kind of a team that picks him up, unless you find a team that likes him so much and is desperate for him, willing to give you something. It's more so if you take him, you're probably filling a hole because you got injuries and you need a good veteran player just to fill in temporarily. So you're doing a favor to the Oilers, sort of thing.
You know what, Tom? It might be Tomaszek Howard going down because
that's okay. Whatever.
Because they don't have to clear waivers. It's going to help them in the long run to get a lot of playing time in the A. And I don't think the Oilers coaches, like if Lazar has to sit out 6 straight games, they're not too concerned about it.
And that's a good point.
Right?
Good reminder.
Stetcher, same thing.
Yep.
So
they can sit on the shelf and you're not too worried about it.
I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just saying that could be the scenario here where they're like, let's get these guys let's give them a month in the A, see where we're at come mid-December. And if Howard's killing it and Tomaszek's found his confidence again, we can call him back up. Because Janmark, Janmark's going to play.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
absolutely.
Obviously Hyman is. So your bottom 6, you're going to have to fill it with guys that can kill penalties, guys that are better defensively.
Yes.
That's Noah Philp. That's your Curtis Lazars.
Yep. That's a fair point. All right. Text us 780-218-9999. Get to the nasty chat. It is the Oil Stream presented by Boston Pizza. Tom Gazzola, Hernan Salas with you as we move along this cold Friday with some snow. Drive safely if you're out there. Let's go to this text out of Calgary. Says, whatever Knobloch says, add a month to it. That's what you said earlier. He goes, except how long he'll keep lines together. Touche. Well played. And then Hampton Steve texting in says, any concern that Hyman's timeline keeps getting pushed back? Not sure the team should have put that November 1st timeline out there last month. Probably should have under-promised on the timeline, i.e. end of November, so that they could over-deliver when he returns in a week or two. What would you say, Hernan?
Yeah, that's what they do. Look at Janmark. It was supposed to be 10 days.
Yeah.
It's November 7th. So, yeah, Knobloch, I think he does this on purpose. He
False claims.
Yeah, he keeps you on your
injuries.
toes. He thinks he's gaining an advantage, maybe. No, with Hyman, I mean, he's only 6 days behind. I mean, if he returns,
I think he's close.
If he returns next week, who cares? He was off by a week.
The sooner the better.
Yeah.
The sooner the better.
I still think it's going to be at the start of the road trip. I think they'll give him these 2 home games off.
Yeah.
And say, let's get you into the lineup. Because he's not practicing in the top 12.
No, he practiced on the extra line today with
Janmark and Lazar.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Juan texting in says, hey, Tommy, we recently moved to Vancouver Island. My daughter went to the Blue Jackets game and bought me an Ekholm jersey. Only problem is it's a size 42 and I'm a 52. How would I be able to change it for the right size? Hopefully your daughter kept the receipt, Juan. And then you'd probably have to, if it was at the Oilers store, you could, I guess, email them, or you'd probably have to come to Edmonton or have somebody bring it back with the receipt. That's my best guess. I apologize. I'm not customer service for Oilers Ice District store, but that would be my guess.
Yeah, just go there with the receipt and go. James Barrel says Philip Lazar and Stetcher isn't enough money out if fully healthy. Well, then who? Like, I know there's rumblings about Emerson, Stetcher, or a Janmark trade. Sure.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I was told it was quiet on the Janmark front.
Yeah.
With the only caveat being that teams that had inquired in the past, which there have been, really liked him. But what is...
He also has a modified.
Yes, and part of the detriment of that trade coming to fruition is he's in the second year of a 3-year deal, and it's not really an enticing contract to take on.
No. Not for what?
That's what I was told. Just passing it along.
Do you think Hyman gets 20 goals this season?
You know what? I've been optimistic this year. So, yeah, I'll say yes.
Okay.
Sure. He's missed a good chunk of the year, though. But, I mean, if he feels good and he can shoot the puck...
It's going to take him a while.
He scores those, he shovels them in.
Mm-hmm.
If his body, the rest of his body is ready to go and his mind's in a good place, which it probably is because he's a consummate pro, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I say he hits 20. Boy, they could use him.
Oh, yeah.
This one in regard to jerseys says, the Oilers could use a Matt Hendricks on this team. Yep. Great guy. Great motivator. He was the glue guy.
I saw yesterday Corey Perry scored his 6th goal of the season, Tom. That pisses me off.
Yeah.
He'd probably be more valuable than Trent Frederick is right now.
Yeah. But you don't have him for 8 more years or 7 more years.
I would have signed Perry for 2.
Yeah. What did he get? 3.5 million? 3 million, yeah.
Because you know that guy brings it.
He does bring it. He does. Yeah. If they brought him, like, I understand why they moved on from him, and I even said I think they're going to. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, dude. Why didn't they match Holloway? Not as many people saying that this year, though.
No, because he's pretty quiet. There's still some people saying I miss Holloway. Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a good player. And he was a young guy that the Oilers drafted. Of course, you wanted him to stay here. But
Yes.
I'll tell you this. The Oilers would still be the same team right now with Holloway on it.
Yeah.
Lack of emotion, giving up 2-goal leads. They get 2 days off for it. Ridiculous.
Yeah, they stayed.
I know. It's probably
You know what?
before.
They did that in Vegas a couple of years ago, too. It's just, you get those small windows where it's like, we'll stay behind.
Well, if they come and lay an egg tomorrow night, the fans are going to be all over them and media.
Here's the thing with that. Like, as much as they haven't played up to potential this season, which they haven't, let's not kid ourselves, they're still right there.
They are.
Does that not ease the blow a little bit?
Yes. Yeah, like they're...
Do we overlook that?
What are they? 6,
5, and 4.
15 games in. Yeah, they're right there. But I get that, Tom. Like on the serve, you are where your record is. They're 1 game over 500. Well, fake 500.
They have lost 9 games.
Yes. They've lost 9 games. Keep that in mind. Of 15.
Yeah.
It's just the way they play, I think, which is the most concerning part about this Oilers season. Because last year, it was like, yeah, they're bad, and they started turning around. They were playing. And maybe they lost games last year where they played well. Mm-hmm. And they just couldn't score. They got goalied, blah, blah, blah. Or the goaltending didn't hold up. This year's just the lack of everything from this team so far. The attention to detail, urgency, emotion. Just so much of it is just so bad.
That frustrates me, too, just covering this team.
Like goaltending, mediocre at best so far. You talked about the lack of scoring. Let's add the blunders by their top defenseman.
Oh, that's super frustrating too.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I do know what you mean.
So there's just so many things. I think the concerning part is the way they play the games. Knob changing the lines every 2 minutes.
Which has slowed down a bit, which is great.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
Hopefully Sam Bowman said, bruh, enough. Stick with it.
Bruh. Do you think he dropped a bruh?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
I respect that very much.
Listen, this is pure assumption on my part, but I don't know if management would ever get involved like that, saying, hey, you have to stick with something here. Like
Maybe they would.
Maybe not, but Knob's a sharp guy. He probably said, I got to stop screwing around here and find something that sticks. And second line is sticking right now.
Good. They have. And they've actually been good.
Even the first time with McDavid, Manja, and Nuge, scored some nice goals.
Yeah. I think Mangiapane has fit in nicely. Him and Roslovic. It's been like the anti Arvidsson and Skinner last year. By the way, did you see Arvidsson yesterday where he knocked the Bruins player, or no, the Sens player's stick out of his hand and then whiffed on the one-timer?
No, I didn't see that.
No penalty either. I thought that was funny. He's being a little pest. He's good at that. You see something you want to read?
Big Uke says, way too early to be saying we need him. Nobody wanted him at that price. Can 41 Perry keep this up? Well, I tell you what, Big Uke, in the limited action he's played after his injury, he's more effective than Trent Frederick and a few other guys on this team. Yes, the price point was the one that hurt, because I think I would have been pissed if they signed him at 3.5. So I understand in that aspect.
Yeah.
But then you're seeing the value here. Like, let's be real, man. Like, what Corey Perry's bringing to the Kings, the Oilers could use right now.
I cannot disagree with that.
And it's easy to say it now, right?
Yeah.
I didn't think he'd be able to produce like he did last year, and obviously I'm clearly. He's played 9 games, 6 goals, 3 assists, plus 4.
That's pretty good. That's depth scoring.
Like, he's earning his 3.5.
Hell yeah, he is so far.
And on the other flip side, we got a guy here with 1 point in 15 games.
It's a game-winning goal, though. I'm being facetious for those that don't see my
that's
shifty
fair,
eyes.
man. I've always knew you were a big Trent Frederick guy.
I even when they fans were clamoring to trade for him, I'm like, I get it, but really, I was like, okay. And then
Tom, you have a lot of connections in the NHL.
some.
Were we fooled?
1 or 2.
Were we fooled? Was it a misconception here in Edmonton that we thought Trent Frederick was a different player?
No, because I don't even think he's a shell of, or he is a shell of the guy that got 17 and 18 goals. Like, people said he was energetic, he had jump, he would mix it up. He doesn't really engage so far, right? Like,
No.
it feels like he's still trying to find his way. But
I'm not taking the injury as an excuse. Sorry.
I didn't give him. To me, when he came out and said, I'm not at 100%, and that was in training camp. That's almost 2 months ago now, guys. He's had that.
He looks fine out there skating.
Yeah, there's been a couple of people that have kind of pushed back on that and texted in saying, "Oh, I'm going to give him some extra leeway." I'm not there. I've just like, hey man, like, your game is simple. Nobody expects you to be a Blazer. Just go into the corner and hit dudes.
I said it yesterday, Tom.
Do simple things.
If Trent Frederick wants to get on the good side here in Edmonton, of the coaches, of his teammates, of the fans, of the media, his job is so simple.
Very.
Go to the net and muck it up.
Skate hard and hit people.
I'm not even
and go to
asking
the
him
net.
to
Create
score.
chaos. Yeah.
Penner's Pancake says, we may have been bamboozled.
Bamboozled. Good use of bamboozled.
I hope Frederick turns it around, man. The Oilers need him. They definitely need him. If he can become a mixture of Corey Perry, Vander Kane on the ice,
How about
fantastic.
just be an a-hole to play against?
Yeah. And everybody's right. We would have lost our minds if the Oilers signed Perry to 3.5 for 2 years.
That's
Yes, fair.
Yeah, sure.
But he's earning it.
He got 3 years, hey?
Is it 3?
Or no, 2.
I think it's 2.
Sorry, my bad. But 3.5 million. This text comes in and says, it's early in the season. Let's wait and see with Corey Perry. His pace isn't sustainable. Probably right about the sustainable thing. Like, he's not going to be a point-a-game guy this season, but I think he could end up with 40 points. I think that's doable. Now, here's my question to you. Is it still early in the season at 15 games in?
Okay, well, when does it stop being early?
To me, it's 20 games.
Okay, so the Oilers got 5 more games to get their bleep together.
Yes.
Okay. And then we can stop using the it's early.
It's not early
Okay.
at that point, in my opinion. I think there's others that would disagree with that.
I think once you're through the first month, it's no longer early.
That's fair, too. They had 12 games in the first month.
Yeah. So, got to find a way, man.
Yeah.
Stanley Cup hangover, is it a real thing?
I don't know. I think there is something to that.
Okay.
I think it's a mindset.
The mindset where, like, we're playing these kind of low event games in the start of the season compared to where we were and all that.
What does it matter? Or, we're going to be in the playoffs anyway.
It's human nature, though, too, right? Like, we forget, like, these guys aren't robots, too.
They are not.
We're pretty harsh on them, but that's the way she goes.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the numbers game brought to you by Play Alberta. When you play in Alberta, it stays in Alberta with Play Alberta. Safe and secure, the revenue generated from Play Alberta is redirected into Alberta's General Revenue Fund, which is used to support programs and services that Albertans rely on every day. EST 50, I believe, has been refreshed now. It's a $50 deposit for a $50 free bet. EST Casino, $50 deposit for a $50 casino bonus. You guys were playing what, roulette the other day?
The guys were, yeah.
Yeah. EST
like
Sports. Who does?
Baccarat. I do.
You do Baccarat.
Yeah.
Is it Baccarat or Baccarat? How do you pronounce that properly? I've heard both.
I've only heard Baccarat, so
Yeah.
I could be saying it wrong.
Yeah. It's like, is it Guy Fieri or is it Guy Fieri? I've heard more of that. It's like, let's figure this out and stick with one, okay? EST Sports in the promo code section. Add another $50 deposit, gets you a $50 free bet. My Cardinals absolutely screwed me on my EST Sports free bet when they beat the wheels off the Cowboys
I know.
on Monday
I
Night
jumped on
Football.
that bet too, man.
I thought it was easy money, and it was not, unfortunately. All right, the
Stupid
numbers.
Jacoby, man.
Hey, he's starting. He's been named the starter. They're keeping Kyler Murray out. I'm thinking to myself, I think this is the beginning of the end for Kyler Murray in Arizona.
Could be, man.
He's just not lived up to the
I
hype.
put my free bet on that too, and you can never trust the Cowboys.
Their
Ever.
defense sucks.
They do.
Like, I'm sorry. As much as I love the Cardinals, they're on a 5-game losing streak. They're starting Jacoby Brissett. Outside of Marvin Harrison Jr., they don't really have... Well, Trey McBride's a pretty good weapon offensively. But they've had a revolving door of running backs ever since... was it James... I can't remember the running back's name.
Connor?
James Conner has been hurt. He always gets hurt now. Anyway, I don't want to think about it.
It's Baccarat.
Baccarat, see?
According to Casino Dealer J.
Thank you, Casino Dealer J. But people have said Baccarat for many years. There is a T at the end of it.
There is. It's silent.
It's like Slavic language using K's, L's, Z's, and J's.
Well, what's
in
the guy
really
on the
weird
Raptors?
places.
Jacob Pirtle?
Sure.
There's no R. Is it Pirtle?
I don't know.
I always hear Hurdle.
How about Ritzkovian on the Stars?
Oh,
And you're like,
You were
that's
saying that,
Ritzkovian?
VR says EST 50 is not refreshed.
It's not. Thank you, VR, for the update. We'll get somebody to work on that.
Baccarat or Baccarat? I want to play some Baccarat.
You play whatever the hell your heart desires. All right, numbers game. Let's. It's very simple for tomorrow's game. Can the Oilers or will the Oilers score more than 3 goals tomorrow?
No.
If I put it at 3.5, the over/under.
No.
So you're saying they're losing and they're not scoring more than 3 tomorrow?
I think they're coming off 2 days off. Probably had a
Fat and sassy.
fat and sassy practice today, and tomorrow they're going to face a team that's rolling. It's lost 1 game in regulation. And I think they're going to get their butts kicked.
Oh, that's very gloom and doom of you. Who are you, Reed Wilkins?
Sorry, but that's just the way I see it. I mean, a team that's struggling to hold on leads gets 2 days off. And yes, I know it was planned and it was probably a rookie party, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
But come on. Like, find your game here. Practice like you play. Be sharp. I wasn't at practice. I don't know what the practice entailed or how intense it was.
We
But
can ask Reed.
I'm a little concerned about the game tomorrow. I think Colorado comes in. They won their last game. I think they lost the one before to the Sharks.
Yeah.
And that team doesn't mess around, man. Both Wedgwood's playing unreal. They just got Blackwood back.
I don't care for their goalies, to be honest with you.
They've been really good, though.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have structure and defensive
Their PK is outstanding.
commitment.
Tom. Outstanding.
They beat the Avs 3-2 the other night. Or beat the Lightning. The Avs did 3-2.
Is that negative, though, that I think they're going to get
That was very
their butts
negative.
kicked?
I'm sorry.
I
love you, but
apologize.
it was very negative. No, it's okay. You could be you. The Avs 8-1-5, 5-1-4 in their last 10. They are coming off that 3-2 win over Tampa the other night. Let's see if we've got any late texts that have come in. Baggio sends in a text with a Roberto Baggio 94 World Cup jersey. Of course you would have that jersey.
Hey, how'd that work out for you?
Shh, too soon. I remember that vividly.
Tafarel. I remember
Oh, boy.
the Spanish commentary. Tafarel. Because that was the
does that
Brazilian goalie.
Oh,
That was his
okay.
last name.
The goalie didn't have to do anything. Baggio kicked it 10 feet over the crossbar.
He's just said his name like 100 times.
Okay. And then Norman at Combine text in, and he goes, so me getting a Roger Clemens in the new Astros space jersey is a foul?
Yes.
Correct. He never wore that.
Don't ever wear that, Norm.
Norm will wear it. He'll also wear a Houston Texans jersey. Although I like the Texans' third jersey.
What's up with the Texans?
I don't know. CJ Stroud.
I'm going to talk to Norm next time. Why he's a Houston fan.
Loves Houston.
Why, though?
I don't know. Big Rockets guy, too, I'm guessing. Okay, big boy, what's coming up on EST Afternoons?
Yeah. Joaquin, of course, will join us.
I know him.
Evan Rowall from the Denver Gazette. Talk about the Colorado Avalanche. Zach to the future. We'll talk some CFL playoffs as well. It's a big weekend. Which two teams will be going to the Grey Cup with Jeff Hamilton from the Winnipeg Free Press. And it's Friday, so we're going to have a lot of fun. Keep it locked. Don't go anywhere. I know your lunch break is over, but just keep it streaming. It'll go right through to the next show.
Right through.
And then you keep it right through to the Reed Wilkins show, and then we're rolling. And then tomorrow, Tommy's back on at 7 with the Oil Stream pregame show.
Yep. That's going to be a lot of fun. Oilers taking on the Avalanche. I do think that they will get more than 3 goals tomorrow. I think the Avs will bring something out of them. They don't want to get embarrassed by Colorado.
They do play well against the better teams.
Yeah. Now, whether or not they win, flip a coin. But I think they're going to be sharp, yeah.
Does Skinner get a shutout tomorrow?
Highly unlikely.
Does Bouchard score 4 points?
Highly unlikely.
Does Connor McDavid score a hat trick?
More likely than those other
Does Trent Frederick land on the score sheet?
I'll be positive about this. Yes, somehow. Also, I just saw this to cap things off here. This is a pun. Prince Harry apologizes to Canadians after wearing Dodgers hat to Game 4 of World Series. Why did he have to apologize?
What if he's a Dodgers fan?
Didn't he relinquish his royal stature? He's just a dude at a baseball game with a beautiful movie star actress wife.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Descra says Makar will walk Bouchard. Well, what if Bouchard walks Makar? We're being positive
I'm
here.
kind of with Descra on that one. I think it's more likely that Makar dances Bouchard than Bouchard dances Makar.
Couple days ago, I just had enough, and I said, "Hey, listen, like I want you to know if you agree. I know we got to go here in a minute.
That's okay.
I'm embracing Evan Bouchard.
Are you? And all his flaws?
He's fantastic.
Yes.
When he's on, he's fantastic. When he's off, he's a content machine for us. Like, we love him. ESTF News loves Evan Bouchard. Okay? So I just want all our listeners and viewers to embrace Evan Bouchard. Embrace him. Embrace the beauty that is Evan Bouchard. From everything, from the top to the bottom, it is all great for us.
That's beautiful.
He keeps us on our toes.
Oh, yes.
He makes things exciting. He makes us laugh. Sometimes he makes you cry. But it's beautiful. Accept it. He's here for 4 more years. And I'm going to love every minute of number 2.
Right in the Pine says, what's up with this Elliot Friedman chit-chat on trades coming to Edmonton? Guess what, guys? Anytime you bring up the Oilers, that click volume goes straight up. Straight up. Just got to sprinkle in. Oh, yeah, the Oilers made a call. Boom! Then we get all the text. Did you hear? Yep. Saw it. Took the bait. Anyway, that's going to do it for the Oil Stream.
Scott Wedgwood will walk Evan Bouchard.
Who said that?
The casino dealer.
Oh, casino dealer.
Just embrace the giveaway machine that is Evan Bouchard.
That's
okay?
Make
a save.
You've resigned
goalies.
to that, have you? You just
agree
give it
with
up.
that?
What?
You agree with embracing Bouchard?
No.
Okay.
Demand excellence. All right, that's going to do it. You have 2 hours to talk about whatever the hell you want on your show. That's going to do it for the Oil Stream presented by Boston Pizza. Shout out to Popeye's Louisiana Kitchen and, of course, EST's presenting sponsor, Play Alberta. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Tomorrow on Hello Hockey, Belzy and I are doing the KHL special. Rob Klinkhammer, Nigel Dawes, as well as David Pagnotta will be joining us. They're going to be telling tales of the craziness of the KHL, 10 to noon. Check it out. And then, like Hernan was saying, pre- and post-game show, 7 o'clock we get going with the pre-game show. For Hernan, I'm Tom saying have a wonderful afternoon. We'll talk to you later. EST Afternoons next.